enemy is only images and illusions, behind which he hides his true motives. Destroy the image, and you will break the enemy.
Must I? You can call it the art of fighting without fighting.
The art of fighting without fighting? Show me some of it.
Welcome, everybody, to the Box 8 Boys podcast. I am your host, Steven Zamora. You can follow me on Twitter at ZamoraESB. I am joined, as always, by my co-host. First, I'm going to introduce a man who his accomplishments include he's ran a 4-minute mile. He once fixed his own tooth without a dentist, and he's 60% water. He is Oso.
It's true. Acid is your best dentist. Take it.
There you go. I'm also joined by our other co-host. He once marched with Martin Luther King Jr. He has a degree in gynecology, and he once told me in confidence that he moved to Wyoming so he could see horsecock more frequently. He is your boy.
Damn, you didn't have to spill the beans like that. I'm tired of looking at pussy all day. Fuck.
I'm trying to see some long shit.
I need to change the scenery, dog. Fuck.
I'm looking at all this deep shit. I'm trying to look at some long shit.
Look at all that horsecock running around in the wild out there, dog. Free range and shit.
Smell that shit when it hits the counter. You feel me?
Shit, let me hit Cheyenne, dog. I see more horsecock than I did pussy already. Shit. That shit said, "Welcome to Wyoming." Horsecock everywhere. Shit, hell yeah.
Shit, welcome on here. Hold this. Nay.
Hold this, Mr. Gynecologist. All right,
Mr. Gynecologist.
Gynecologist asking all my patients, "You got horses?"
Oh shit. Nope. Just
No?
my front
All right.
yard.
Don't ever
Just running
come
through
back
my
here,
thoughts. You know what I mean?
I only have patience with horses, dog.
This man is just fucking wound up.
You know what I want?
What do you want?
I don't know.
You're fucking stupid. That you're gonna lay one on us, man. I was excited to see what you wanted, man. What you desire. You feel me?
My desire, I want a fucking new laptop.
A new laptop, eh? Why? What's wrong with the old one?
It's starting to fucking get slow with all this fucking shit on here.
All that porno you be fucking searching through, dog.
Yeah.
All that.
It's just getting older and it's not as fucking fast as like everything else anymore.
Yeah, one thing that peeves me about your laptop is that shit doesn't have a touchscreen. It constantly throws me off.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it's a gaming laptop though.
Yeah, you don't need touchscreen, you know what I mean? Unless you want to play like Switch games, you know what I mean? DS game. That was a bad joke, excuse that. we going off no sleep here, you know what I mean? Merry Christmas. But see, that's when I had this theory that I concocted on some drugs.
I love theories.
Some years ago. Yeah, and this one's it's a driven one, driven by an overdose of serotonin and dopamine, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think all the seasons are now being pushed further back. So like December and November and all that shit used to kind of be when we get our snow. But now we're getting it in like February, March, April. And it doesn't start getting really warm until like, mid-June is when we start seeing the kind of springish weather. And then it'll stay hot until like September, you know what I mean? The end of September will be like, kind of hot and shit. So I think everything is shifting. All the fucking seasons are now coming later. You know what I mean? Do you guys see that, or is that bullshit?
I don't know. The summertime seems like it's always the summertime though.
It doesn't get that hot. Like we had snow in June last year. We had snow in the first week of June. Yeah, fuck yeah. And we've had like I don't know. Like last year, it was like we were getting snow until like fucking April and shit. Like
Yeah, I
fucking
remember that.
yeah.
Like, but that's like springtime still.
Well, I remember back when I was a kid, April was like the beginning of nice weather. You know what I mean? That's when
Yeah,
people
because
would
it was like
start.
April, May was the last part of the school year, and that was like the end of spring, beginning of summer, and then summer was
Yeah.
just hotter than fuck. Winter was pretty
But
much
now, like,
from
it's still cold in April. Like, you still get like fucking sub temperature days, not 0 degree days, but you
When
get
I
like
left
33-degree days and shit.
when I left Horseman, we used to do like all the eighth graders. They used to have fire trucks come by and spray the kids for the last day of school. And like nowadays, it should would probably still be cold outside.
Yeah,
shit,
probably
it
a little
just
bit.
breeze.
There's a
It
good
would,
chance of it to be cold.
yeah.
So everybody gets sick for the summer.
No, like it's so. I don't know. Like, see, that's to me, time is a construct. Like, I don't know if it's like I don't know the seasons. I don't know if they fall in line with time necessarily. You know what I mean? They just kind of happen. But I think our perception of time is misstrued or something. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is happening, but it's just an observation that I felt when I was extremely high off of fucking, drugs.
Uh,
And I got to stop carrying over all these high thoughts to my sober self. You know what I mean? I still like have a lot of principles that I've built during when I was fucked up, and I still live by a lot of that shit.
Yeah. But I think because some of that is just like you see the world in a different light. So like I don't know. You kind of take it as reality.
You know,
It's like reading the world between the lines, basically. You know, you
fuck,
could
that's so
see like
scary.
that's like you see like the meaning behind different things and stuff. Because like you think in a different way when you bring it in, and that information gets processed a different way in your brain. And
It
you're like, oh,
changes it.
yeah.
I
So you're
break
like,
the
oh, okay.
mold.
So it's the same information that it's reality, but because of how you process it is like makes it different like that.
For like a long time, my body yearned that shit. Sometimes, like it yearned being transcended. You know what I mean? Or thinking in that type of plane. And like it would be like I don't know, kind of like a hangover, like a fucking withdrawal from it a little bit. Like I felt the world was boring once I stopped doing drugs for a while. For like a year, I was like, "Fuck, this shit sucks." Like, what the fuck? Why do people live like this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
it's just sober ass motherfuckers.
But now it's 4 years, 4 or 5 years down the road, and I forgot how that shit felt, to be honest. But at the time, I was like, man, fuck, why am I not on acid right now? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck's the point of being sober? You know what I mean?
Why am I not higher than Eagle Puss right now?
That's because we didn't have shit going for us when we were sober, so we were like didn't want to be sober because it was like, what are we gonna do? Just fucking play games, not fucking high?
And I hate being sober. He's like, just
Oh, yeah.
fucking shit off some shit.
Is
You
that
know what I
Jelly
mean?
Roll?
That's the great American poet Kodak Blizzak.
Oh, okay.
Dakota.
I know that's Chief Keef. Never mind. Fuck. Cut that.
Cut
That's
that.
Chief Keef.
Gotcha.
Cut it to where it looks like I know the answer. That's Chief Keef, sir.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
But yeah, so like looking towards the end of the year, because it doesn't even feel like the end of the year, right? Like we've already survived 12 months of this. Yeah, we're in the 12th month of this fucking bullshit ass year. I don't know. Was it a good year for you guys? Like how do you feel about 2023 in the books?
That was a good year for me. Shit, it was better than all the other years or the past few years for me.
Yeah.
Like I
Did you
finally had my surgery done and fucking cleared of all that. Didn't have to take no medication. Got promoted at work. Like it's fucking like this year was a lot better than the past few years I've had.
So like how long did you live with like your Eureka remnant into 2023?
Yeah,
God damn, I felt like it feels like you did that shit like 2 years ago or something.
Yeah.
This year.
February.
Damn. Okay.
I
10
think
months?
February is when I finally got all the staples out, the catheter out, and the drain.
Holy shit. God damn. Well, there you go. That's been a long year now that you say that shit.
Yeah.
Well, good for you, man. That's good. You're healthy.
Yeah,
You're walking in 2024 healthy, promoted. You know what I mean?
I actually got to
Looking
spend
forward to
all
things.
these fucking holidays doing shit this time.
Yeah.
Instead of being all fucking curled up in a ball on the bed, crying with drains in and out of my fucking body.
Yeah, dick in your butt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, blood out my belly button and shit. Crazy.
Piss.
Piss
Uh,
and blood. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's tight though.
That's a poor way for a human to live. Fuck, man. I'm glad you're doing better. God damn, I can't believe that shit
Fuck.
existed. I
Uh-huh.
can't believe that was a weird fucking era for you, huh? That was a weird era for all of us.
Yeah, it's like as soon as I moved up here, I was like, "Oh, dog, you moved away from all the drugs and fun and numbing stuff. Welcome to
And from
this."
and from the doctors that know shit. You know what I mean?
The doctors who can examine you better. Shit. Yeah.
If we, didn't your doctor, the doctor out there in your small ass town was like, let's just cut him open and see what's going on. See what's going on in there.
Yeah, and Scott's Bluff, he's like, "Well, we might just have to do an open eye surgery," and he was like, "That's basically I just cut you open and I see what's going on." I'm like, "What the fuck? I don't want that to be my fucking no."
Like he's
Then
probably
you
oh,
open
like
me
he
up
cut
and
you
you're
up.
like, "Oh shit, I can't do all this by myself," and then sew me back up. Come in fucking months later, open me back up, fucking take it out. Hopefully,
He just cuts you open. I was like, oh shit, this guy just needs to be burped. You know what I mean? Throws you over the shoulder, sends you home.
look at all that gas stuck in there.
Like my experience as a father, that's what I would have probably done. Like if you would have come in talking all that bullshit, I'm pissing and all this shit. I'm like, all right, here, and I'll try to burp you. You know what I mean? See if that helps.
When that fool would go back into the surgery room, he'd go back there and there'd just be a donkey there. He's like, "What the fuck is a donkey doing there?" Fucking donkey just kicks him in the face, knocks him out. And he just starts smoking.
That's anesthesia for that
Yeah.
ass.
Samir one anesthesia, dog. The old donkey kick. Give you
I'll bill
donkey
you for that
brain.
shit too. Took the time out of my donkey's day to fucking put your ass to sleep. Shit, bill. Here's a bill.
That'll be a roll of bread, bitch.
What the fuck do donkeys even do? You know what I mean? What's the point?
Carry all their
Oh.
shit.
They haul stuff.
I think that's a mule, right? Donkeys and mules, to my understanding, are different creatures.
Maybe they're like the same thing, but from different places or something.
Maybe it's just cool to have them. And it's like, yeah, my donkey.
Yeah. Dude, can a grown man ride a donkey? Probably.
I'm sure they can.
Yeah. They seem pretty strong.
How big is donkey here?
Not that big. They're probably the same size as a mule, if not maybe a little smaller.
I don't even know what the size of that shit is.
No, horses are probably about 5 feet tall, huh?
Horses are probably like 6 feet tall, depending.
Well, I mean, like their back.
Oh, to the back, yeah, probably.
Oh, donkeys are small shit. They're 36 to 48 inches, so 3 to 4 feet. But they could weigh 400 to 500 pounds. So I think I have some cousins that are about that stature. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'd probably ride them.
We beating
You know what I mean?
Smash is about that, just a little taller.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll
If he was
try to
on
ride
all
that
fours, that fool would look like a donkey. Shit.
because 500 pounds. That's a unit of a fucking creature.
Yeah.
I mean,
Imagine that motherfucker jumping on you on your chest.
how come it's not fat? To be 4 feet tall and 500 pounds, that's ridiculous. I feel.
What do they use for?
Probably
They use
muscle,
for yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If
Probably
it's just
strong ass
muscle,
fucking animal.
They
probably
look cool.
Use it for hauling.
Like, did they give us like milk or something? What do we do with it?
No,
I'm sure you could milk it. Anything with milk.
you can milk it for the wrong reason. It's the same thing as a fucking horse.
So do
Can't get
horses
milk from a fucking
horses
horse.
have titties?
No, do they?
How the fuck they feed their babies in the wild?
The fucking babies just eat grass and shit.
All right, let me look this up. This is an informational pod today.
How
Yeah,
come
we
there's
learn
no horse milk being sold then, if I can?
And do horses have titties?
Tata.
Yeah. Produced by the mare are critical for survival of the foal. Colostrum is the first milk secretion following parturition and is vital to the foal's early growth, developmental, and immune function.
So they're
So,
probably
they have fucking titties, bro. You know what I mean? They secrete that shit through their nips, as most creatures.
I think probably every mammal can, right? Every female mammal can produce milk.
I would hope so. I think so.
It's just a matter of if you want to milk that motherfucker.
Yeah, I think the babies, they kind of know how to do that. It's so crazy how babies like that. That's like such an instinct for them is to like suck. and then be able to live.
Suckle on the nip, huh?
That's like they know that shit's like ingrained in their brains. You know what I mean?
For real. Like the minute they come out, they get hungry. They just go and fucking crawl their way up until they can feel it with their face and just start like it's fucking wild.
And then walking, like talking, all that shit is like DLC that comes out later. You know what I mean?
I
But like
pulled up.
sucking, yelling, and shit. That's in the base game. You know what I mean? That comes from stock.
I
And then
pulled
you have
up
to, you know.
the 7 most extreme milks in the animal kingdom. You want to guess them?
Well, hold on. Before we get into this, what qualifies a milk as extreme? Is what I want to know.
Like disgusting or like most expensive?
What would be surprising that they make milk? I guess.
Okay. So the most surprising milks here, because like to me, an extreme milk would be like, I don't know, has nutrients or it gets you fucked up or something, or you know what I mean.
Maybe.
Or it's just like fucking straight garbage.
Oh yeah, because they are talking about like how many proteins and stuff these milks give
I was
you.
gonna say we just established probably every mammal.
Let's
gives
hear
milk.
this list. I'm intrigued.
Nah, these motherfuckers don't make milk. That's bullshit.
Who? Centipede?
I know. See, you think you can guess any of them?
Whale.
No, they're not on the list. I'll do it. I'll just tell you. All right, black rhinos.
Okay, I can see it.
They produce milk that's watery and it's only about 2% fat.
Delicious. Rhino milk. Put that shit in your cereal. Put that shit in your cornflakes, ho. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy. Wallabies.
Okay, I can see
They
that.
produce.
I barely learned what that was, but I understand now.
Yeah, thanks. Shout out Pewa Muse. They produce sugar-rich milk. Their milk is 14% sugar. They have a bunch of different types of sugars in their milk, I guess.
Damn. Okay. Well, if you got a sweet tooth, go suck a wallaby. You feel me?
Go suck upon a wallaby.
Suck upon a wallaby.
Pig milk.
Hell no. Oh shit! If you out here sucking on pig milk, you fuck. You know,
You might be a weirdo, huh?
What's up with pig milk? What does it do?
Tastes like shit.
They have 14. They have 14 small teats.
It's a lot of teats.
Yeah,
I feel like what is like the average creature probably has like 6 or something.
probably. And it's very similar to cow milk. It has a similar amounts of proteins and sugars in it.
That makes me nervous. That makes me think that our milk is probably pig milk.
Yeah, that's true. The rare product, which reportedly tastes saltier and creamier than traditional cow's milk, sells at $1,200 a pound.
What the fuck? So it's a delicacy.
Yeah, some of the rare ones.
Let me see if I can buy that shit on Amazon.
Pig milk.
Pig milk.
Like a high quality pig milk.
Bro,
this is the one that tripped me out. Pigeons.
Oh, okay. Nah, that's fucking stupid.
That's why I was like, what's that? Nah. It says some birds like pigeons produce a milk-like substance for their babies. Both male and female pigeons produce this milky substance to feed their young squabs. Pigeon parents produce what is known as crop milk, which is secreted into a small sac at the base of their throats that normally stores and moistens food.
That sounds like complete bullshit to me.
And then they like throw it up into the pigeon's mouth or the baby pigeon.
All right, guys. So witness the pig milk. So this supposedly is
slushy.
It's pink. It looks like strawberry milk. And then look, you can get the pig bacon. Look at it. Look at that little suckling pig. You know what I mean? You could eat that motherfucker and some bacon. And then we got everything here. We got pig cheese. We got dog cheese. We got human cheese. You feel me? Made out of breast milk. We got smoked gorilla fingers.
What?
We got smoked cat bacon. What the fuck? What the fuck am I on? Opossum head cheese.
What is
Human
that?
breed cheese. Huh?
Opossum what?
Opossum head cheese.
Oh,
Let me see. And then look, we got some panda bear Gouda, some kitten's feta, elephant sausage. Oh, your classic Kalamata olives. Gorilla, just gorilla.
God damn.
Shelter
Gorilla.
dog cheese.
gorilla.
Shelter dog. What the? Are
Look,
you
Canadian
on?
style rat bacon. And here's some horse, some full bacon.
All right, dog. That grill is on sale. I'll cash app you $20. You get as much as you can.
You can get gorilla for $6.74, according to this
I know.
website. What the fuck? What? If you guys want this shit, go to ashleymoskowitz.wixsite.com /pigmilk /blank. If you want.
Look at this fucking thing. Milks and bodily fluid products.
Let's look at flesh and corpses. Okay. Rosemary and chocolate chip cookies. That sounds almost normal, right? I don't know about the
The
rosemary.
macarons fucking sound normal. The olives sound normal.
All right, so we stumbled upon some shit. But yeah, go to that website
cheese,
if you're
whale
interested in
cheese,
gorilla.
Shelter dog cheese. The fuck?
So that was a trip down some shit.
That was crazy. What the fuck?
There's
Was that
some
all
sick
about?
motherfuckers out there if that shit's real.
That's bullshit. I think. I feel. I hope. Human cheese.
Never know.
Human cheese, I feel, would be more. Oh, it's $22. Never mind. Maybe that is human cheese. That's pretty expensive for some fucking cheese.
Probably get like a little fucking round, like a little fucking wheel of it.
Would you eat Canadian wrap bacon?
No.
Like, where do you draw the line? Like when you're eating stuff, like what stops you from eating something? I guess is it like a profile? Is it like weird things? You know, or what won't you?
Certain animals. I wouldn't
I'm
eat.
not gonna eat fucking rodents and people.
Okay. That's pretty. I like that. That's a pretty good baseline to.
And I won't eat fucking pets.
Well, what if a cow could be a pet? I think I feel.
But like dog, cat, fucking if they have guinea like shit like that, I won't eat that. I
Would you
eat
eat like a reptile?
Yeah, I did. I mean, shit. I would try a snake.
Okay. Would you eat like a iguana?
See why not?
There's
There's a bunch of them. Some, like there's a
because even like crocodile, like that's probably like the dirtiest fucking lizard there is. I'd probably eat that.
that shit's delicious.
Man, it's not
Crocodile
bad.
and alligator, that shit good.
It's not bad. Nah. Yeah, I guess I could eat lizard. Like in rodents.
Bugs?
I don't know if I could eat a rodent, huh?
What's your stance on
Nice.
bugs?
I've eaten bugs. I've eaten crickets.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably eat a spider if it was.
We ate a
proper.
fucking scorpion on my birthday.
Yep, ate a scorpion. That was weird.
We had some of those fucking. Didn't we have ranch covered crickets before?
Yep. Crickets. Yeah, I've eaten worms. You know what I mean? Yeah, bugs is all right with me. I think. Yeah, rodents. I think is. I agree with your boy there. I think rodents is kind of the fucked up shit. Like I don't want to eat a rat. You know what I mean, or a mouse.
Yeah.
But I would probably eat a rabbit. I think I have eaten rabbit. Maybe. I feel like I
possum?
have. I would not touch
Probably
those
not
fucking things,
possum.
anything.
A raccoon?
But a pistol, huh?
Fuck no.
A raccoon?
No. I don't know.
Dirty ass.
Fuck. And there's people that eat that shit too. There's people that eat squirrels and shit. I don't think I could eat a squirrel. There's people that eat all sorts of many a rodent. You know what I mean?
Kangaroo? How about marsupials?
So I guess in Australia that is like a good thing to eat. That people eat that shit all the time. It's like delicious.
Turn that shit to jerky, huh?
Kangaroo jerky, probably. I don't know.
Well,
but like to me, it'd be a very thick, tough meat. Because
they could say the same thing. They could be like, "Well, Americans eat raccoon, so I'm gonna try raccoon."
I guess
So
you
they're
know.
looking at the wrong
I guess I gotta stop being a
majority.
bitch. I guess I'll try anything once. I guess if it looks good. Like if you cook that shit to temp, like if you bring me like sautéed rat and it looks okay, and you got some salt and pepper on it, I might try it.
And I know it's not fucking diseased. Yeah, I'll try it once, but I'm not. If I like, I still like. I'll try it once just for the factor of all right, I did it. After that, even if I know it's fucking delicious, I'm not gonna eat it again.
I wouldn't eat a human. I don't think. Maybe I'll eat the butthole. You know what I mean? Shit, sick fuck. But I'm
Eat
not
that
gonna eat.
butthole and that
It's just the groceries.
booty.
Yeah, I eat the groceries. You know what I mean? I'll eat the groceries off a human, but I don't think I'd eat anything else. Like I wouldn't bite a motherfucker's leg or something, or like their thigh. You know what I mean?
Eat their eye or something. Eat their tongue.
What if you got trapped on a plane in the mountains?
And I was part of a soccer team.
Yeah.
I might.
You're telling me
Right.
there's no fucking other living animals on that fucking mountain other than the soccer team?
No, you're in the Appalachians, dog. You're on top of the Alps, and you're cold as fuck, and you're unprepared. You know what I mean? You're from Argentina, Argentine. You know what I mean?
Then we're
You're
all
Argentine.
huddling together naked.
They ate the dead. You know what I mean? Just to survive, dog.
Yeah, we'll kill one person, might make rations out of them, and then we'll all just huddle together naked every time we eat with the fire on. Stay warm.
You're just cutting off pieces of that food's butt cheeks.
Do you
And
remember
have
that?
it like euros and shit. Just have it on that spick and just fucking.
So whatever happened to them fools? Them fools go to jail for that shit?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Like if
I
you
think
say
the
you're
people
European,
they ate were already dead from the plane crash.
but like eating a human, I think is illegal everywhere, or should be, at least.
Yeah, it's
But, like,
cannibalism.
So like, say I'm on top of a mountain, you know what I mean, and I fucking rob somebody, or like I'm in the Appalachian Mountains and I rob somebody. Like who arrests me? You know what I mean? Or like what happens? Like who's the governing body on top of a fucking
Whoever that
remote mountain?
whoever the government is, probably there.
I don't think anybody would see it, so like nobody would, you know. But
report
if
me?
like somebody was there, like it would have to be. Where are the Appalachian Mountains?
I feel like Asia.
They just call the Asian authorities. Be like, hey, I
No,
just saw this food get
Appalachia
robbed
is
on
here,
top of
right?
this mountain.
Appalachia is here. They were in the,
Yeah.
the Alps.
The Alps. The Alps aren't the Appalachians.
No,
Okay, the Alps.
the Alps are where Mount Everest and shit is. That's in
Okay.
Tibet, I think.
So the Tibetan is that China?
I think so, or it's like
Yeah,
somewhere in
it's
Asia.
Asia.
But yeah, so you rob a motherfucker and then Tibet has to do something.
Yeah,
to you.
so the Tibetan authorities would be the ones that would have to fucking arrest you.
They're like,
Yeah.
motherfucker, you robbed someone on Mount Everest.
Oh, that
You gotta
shit
go to
is damn. That's on the border of China and India. Mount Everest.
Damn.
What's that separates
You
them?
have to have a passport to climb that shit.
Yeah, you have to have a passport to go over there. Huh.
To travel up that shit, at one point it'll be in China and then India.
Yeah, I don't know if I could eat a human even for survival. But I don't know. I've also never been hungry enough to even be able to fathom.
And then, like that's the whole thing is like you never know until you're put into until you experience a situation like that. You're like, fuck, I could say all this shit. Then it comes down to it, like I'll eat every single fucking one of these people. I don't give a
I
fuck.
think
I'm
thirst.
hungry and I'm fucking trying to survive. Fuck
I
these
think
fools.
thirst and hunger drive people particularly mad. I think
I think
those
so.
are two fucking mechanisms of your body that your mind will flip on you if you're not doing either of those. You know.
I think dying of either one of those would probably be the most like one of the more painful deaths. Like it's like you'd suffer for a long fucking time before you die of hunger or thirst.
Yeah.
That would suck ass. Like imagine just not eating anything until you die. What the fuck? It's such a weird thought.
Yeah.
It'd be such a weird feeling too. Fuck.
Motherfuckers out here just, shoveling pizza into their fucking pie holes, you know what I mean? Not understanding that.
You would
I
just
should
be
keep it
fucking
alive.
wilted up for like a long time probably without the energy to even eat. You know. So
Well,
like,
your body would eat all of its fat reserves and shit. Like
well,
you,
that's what I'm saying. Like by that
you
point,
just
you'd be all just
shrink.
like a little fucking shriveled up ball of a thing with like no energy to do anything. Like even if you had food, you probably wouldn't even have the energy to eat. So like once you get past that point, you're basically dead already too. But you have to like
Yeah.
live for like a while after that and just fucking suffer. Just be hungry. That would be ass.
It's so crazy that and fasting is so good for humans. Like they're coming out with more and more studies that fasting is good for humans. But it's like
Yeah.
that shit kills you. Like all dying of starvation is like an extreme fast. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll probably just go the religious route. If like I was the alive people, I'll just call it religious and just fast until I die. Just pray, you know what I mean? Get closer to my Lord.
Yeah.
Get
Like
closer
all y'all
to the
guys eating,
Lord,
all
our
you guys are
Father.
eating that motherfucker, and I'm over here just becoming a Christian, even better Christian. You know what I mean? Be better. You know what I
You
mean?
guys
A
over there
righteous
becoming
Christian.
barbarians.
Yeah, righteous Christian. Like I fasted for like 4 months. You know what I
Y'all
mean?
are still hunting buffaloes and eating them and shit. Y'all just fucking bunch of
And then like when they say,
Neanderthals.
you know, cause of death, you know, religious fast. You know what I mean? Instead of like malnourished or something or starvation. You know what I mean?
Religious fast.
He was committed to the Lord.
He was committed to Jesus
Yeah.
Christ and he died for it. You know what I mean? That was his thing. You know what I mean?
Huh. He died for our Father.
I wouldn't eat that shit though. I wouldn't eat humans, man. Don't eat humans. You know what I mean? This is
Yeah.
what you should take away from this podcast.
PSA. I know we joke a lot here, but let's get fucking serious for a minute. Don't eat another human being. Don't
Yeah,
eat fucking
unless they
people.
ask you to. You know what I mean? If there's like a kink for that, I think. Like you
Unless
gotta
it's
eat someone.
consensual.
Yeah.
He said, "Eat me."
Like I would pay a bitch, you know, strapped in leather to take a bite out me. You know what I mean? Take an arm piece out of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit can
Might
have
be
my
into-
arm, my leg. Shit.
So like you know what's crazy to me? Like do you guys know anything about like sexual kinks and all that shit? That type of world.
Yeah, some.
So like you know, my wife she used to have this friend that was heavily into that shit, and she used to do this thing called puppy play, and essentially what it was is her ass or someone's ass would be dressed in leather, but like dog leather suit, not leather made out of dog, but they were dressed like leather, but
Like
they'd
the
look like
dog
a
ears
dog.
and nose. Yeah.
Yeah, they'd crawl around on all fours and woof and shit, and then the motherfucker would be like horny and shit. They'd both be horny. And then it's just like
Yeah.
sex, I guess. But it's like, what the fuck? Like, I wonder if the nut is different off of that type of activity than just like regular sex. You know what I mean?
It's explosive off shit like that.
I don't know. I couldn't fathom that. Like a leather fucking puppy, leather bound sex puppy. Fuck yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
So like, what's the point of that shit? You know what I
Is
mean?
the work worth it?
Motherfuckers is horny, dog. That's the point.
That's too horny for me. That's like fucking, you know, wildly horny.
That shit, that's awkward. Like for me at that point. Like you come out wearing that shit, I'm walking out. I don't know.
That's delusionally horny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what do you do after you nut? You know what I mean? You just
This
walk
is
away?
that shit I gotta write a Reddit story about, you know?
Oh, the puppy. Like after you guys nut and whatever, the puppy's like, "All right, can you let me out?" You know what I mean?
I need help getting out of this suit. Oh, I guess. I just stand there all fucking.
You just go scratch at the door. Like, all right, let's go let him out.
Just go run outside, huh? Just let them.
Like I never
in the
understood that.
grass.
Like to me, you know what I mean? I love white people, but to me that's some extremely white people shit. You don't see no Mexican people or black people pretending to be puppies while fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
White people are so great at everything. They're the best at being horny and fucking violent and all that shit. Rich. You know what I mean? We just do everything bare bones on our side of the world, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We're just always looking at them for the examples.
Yeah, we're like, fuck. We just out here having normal sex. We look over, and them motherfuckers is dressed like an animal, fucking
I know.
the shit out of somebody.
We
you know
probably
what I mean?
just
Or
we just
dressed
doggy
as
style and
furries
shit.
and shit.
We're like, damn,
Furries is black people.
these fools are
Yeah.
over there fucking each other in leather dog suits. They're like,
That motherfucker just
better.
whooped, you know what I mean?
yeah,
That motherfucker just barked, you know, and he got a dick in him, you know what I mean? What they doing, you know what I mean?
What they
how
do,
wet that just made me.
Throw the dick
Just
in him.
imagine being that
That motherfucker's
neighbor,
a wolf.
dog. You just hear a dog barking, then you just hear again. That'd be crazy.
And like, I never understood the fascination, you know what I mean? Or like burlesque. Like, would you guys go to a burlesque show? Like, that's like, I don't know, classy, horny, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah, entertaining, classy, entertaining, horny.
Yeah. It's like that's a classy, horny play.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. See,
A
I would never,
musical.
like, it would be so awkward. Like, we're all sitting here dressed up, horny as fuck. Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Why are we here?
Why are we here talking about all this? Huh?
You
Shit.
can just go
Why are
to
you
PT, throw down $2 and get the same shit. You know what I mean?
Let's see the full thing.
Yeah, you know.
You want to see that shit unfiltered, dog?
It's just so weird to me how I guess to the extremes at which people take their fucking urges. You know what I mean?
That shit's wild.
I'm
That
just
shit's wild.
I'm just a normal man with normal, I guess, needs.
Urges, huh?
Yeah. Bit your
I never did it.
basic.
I don't have the feeling to dress somebody up as a dog or put them in some kind of crazy ass leather suit.
What about like
costume.
beratement? You guys like being berated while you're fucking sexual? You know what I mean? Being called things and shit, slapped around.
No,
Not me, man.
I like that sexy talk.
I like getting slapped and called a bitch. What kind of sexy talk you like, man?
Oh, the dirty kind.
They're like, you're so handsome, you know, shit like that.
Yeah, this sweet kind. You're so handsome. You're so nice.
You're a sweetheart.
Your dick just
You're a
made me
sweet,
scratch.
handsome guy. Alright. That's how you get my rod fired up. You know what I mean?
That's how you get it to its fucking fullest mass. Shit.
You're so fiscally responsible. Oh, thanks. You know what I mean? You got me bricked. You know what I mean? You never missed a car payment. I know. You know what I mean? Whisper that shit.
Whisper it in my ear, sweet lie.
And then be like, all right, let's go dress like dogs. Let's do this shit. You know what I mean? Let's get this over with.
We're out here wasting time fucking. Let's go.
We're out here wasting time talking. You know what I mean? We got
We do
perfectly
the
good
real doggy
fucking gimp
style.
suit over there.
There's levels to this horny shit. We could do better than this.
Like, would you guys ever imagine like all your life's decisions and education and all this shit led to you just being like one of those gimps that hang from the ceiling? You know what I mean? Throw your mouth and your ass open into the air. You know?
And then
Just like the opening of a movie, they just like have a gimp laying there, and he's like, "Are you hanging there?" And he's just like, "I know you're probably wondering how I got here."
That
let me
motherfucker
walk
like,
you through.
he's like, I finally made it. You know what I mean? This where I'm supposed to be.
If we're just hanging there getting.
How the fuck do you not just like? How does that shit would give me anxiety if I'm hanging like that? Like, fuck it, get me down. Someone get me down. I know I agreed to it at first, but I regret it. You know what I mean?
Banana.
Get me out.
Banana.
Safe word. Huh? If you need a safe word to do anything, you probably shouldn't be doing it. You know what I mean?
No.
It's probably a little too much if you need a safe word.
You're too horny if you got if you're concerned about your safety.
Shit. You need a word to tell you to stop, slow down. Shit, get off me.
Stop! I'm scared. You know what I mean?
Kumquat, banana, please stop.
Kumquat. I'm scared as fuck here, man.
I didn't expect to be hung up on my fucking ankles and my wrists upside down and shit. Kumquat, dog. Fuck this.
All right.
Fuck
Hey,
you
can I
doing
take a
to
piss, man?
Of course. Let's take a little break. Get a word in from lurkdesigns.bigcartel.com and use promo code BSBoys for 15% off and Box Day Boys.
Yeah, go fulfill your sexual needs.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Zamora back at it again. Season 3 of Box Day Boys podcast. First of all, thank you so much for enjoying the season. But new season means a new commercial. So, I had to do it right. Got that new lurk on, feeling fresh. Got that fine work on me. Make sure you go and get yours right now, okay? That's Lurk Designs, all right? lurkdesigns.bigcartel.com. He's got shirts, he's got hoodies, he's even got prints and hats. I'm telling you, it's all right there, convenient, ready to go, and it's all at a great price, a super low price. But I understand money ain't right, you know what I'm saying? Go to the bank account, you ain't got that type of dough. It's all good, man. I'm gonna hit you with a promo code. That's our boy. Go and put in BS Boys. That's BSBOYS for 15% off your next purchase at lurkdesigns.bigcartel.com. All right, go get you some lurk, man, because you ain't right without it.
Hey, man, what's your question? You were supposed to ask us a question earlier.
I know.
What's your question, stupid?
Frozen.
I know. I looked over. I saw you move sliding. I was like, "What the fuck's this guy doing?"
Oh shit, Tommy. You know what I mean?
All I have to do is just look at your the weekend's head.
It's hard for me to stay still, dog. I'm fucking, I'm wired up, dog. I'm fucking ready to go.
You're on coffee right now, man.
I'm on coffee and no sleep. Shit, gang.
Gang.
What's something that bothers you?
I think there's a lot of things that bother me, but like, is there anything in specific that you're looking for?
No. Like first thing that pops in your mind when I say what bothers you, bam, what is it?
Traffic. And people
Okay.
driving their fucking cars.
Interesting.
Wind.
Okay.
Yeah, wind is some bullshit. That is some fucking stupid shit to deal with sometimes. Like, do you remember that windy ass day like 2 years ago, Steve? Here,
Probably.
she was knocking over trees. Like I remember, I looked out the window right here, and the guy across the street, I just saw that food was like shingles, like flying off, like fucking, like at breakneck speeds almost. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, I remember that. There was like all kinds of trees fell down, huh?
Yep.
I think that's when they had at my sister's house. She had a giant tree and wires, like electrical wires, that went across her backyard, and the tree was like right next to them. And that shit fell off and hit them wires and stuff, and yeah, that shit got crazy. The
Wind is some shit. That bothers me as well. I think.
Back sparked all crazy.
Now, what bothers you there, Zamora BSB?
First thing that comes to mind was Joel Embiid.
He bothers me too. I fucking hate that guy. I try not to dwell on such things, but they are apparent.
What's the second one that pops up after traffic?
Fat people.
And wind.
Fat people with confidence, I think, annoys me or bothers me.
Fat people being confident?
Yeah. Like, you're dying, you piece of shit. Be sad.
Be sad.
No, I'm just playing. I love fat people, man. Another bothering? The police. Every time I see a fucking police, that shit, I'm bothered as fuck. I don't like seeing them anywhere. Annoys me to no end.
Yeah.
Like when I went camping that one time and I went fishing, I caught a bunch of seaweed, no fish, and a fucking ticket because I was using power bait or something. And I saw this fucking policeman roll up, and we were in the middle of fucking nowhere at a lake. You know what I mean? We were like an hour and a half away from like any kind of fucking anything. And this motherfucker drove up, and I'm like, oh shit, here we go. This motherfucker gave me a ticket in the middle of nowhere. What the fuck, like, dog? We're in the middle of the the mountains. Why the fuck are you giving me a ticket, you little bitch? But he did, and I had to pay it, or else I would have went to jail or something.
See, that's that petty ass shit. Like, motherfucker. Like, you're gonna give me a ticket for power bait, and if I didn't and I have to have a license to fish in the middle of fucking nowhere with nowhere around me, with nobody fucking.
Like, why do you fucking care?
Like, yeah. Why the fuck do you have such a hard on for me using power bait, you pussy?
If he was like, do you mind if I take a look around? I'm like, I guess it's the fucking wilderness. You know what I mean? Go ahead and, you know what I mean? And that fool walks up. Whose line is this over here? I was like, mine. All right. You're using power bait in a spawning pool. That's whatever. But they started rattling off some fucking stupid shit. I was like, okay. I'm going to have to write you a ticket for $165. What the fuck? What the fuck? How did this, how did this whole thing, how did this turn into this? You know what I mean?
But I get a warning from a cop if I go 75 in the 55 on I-25, and that fool just says, all right, slow it down. And then all of a sudden you get a fat ticket for using power bait. You know?
So please bother me. You know what I mean? They're a hindrance to society, I feel. But also back blue, you know what I mean?
If you were in charge of all the police, like yeah, they were just like, you're the head of every police now. Like, we just all put all the police under one flag, and you are now the president of all police. You do whatever you want. You're a dictator of police. How do you change them?
See, and that's the thing. I don't think that one group should have that much power, especially human beings. I think I would focus more on the serve part of everything.
So would you
Like,
like give up power to someone else? Would you be like, okay, we're not gonna be responsible for this, 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 and this, and there's gonna be a whole
I would
other.
be extremely more strict on violations. Like if a motherfucker beats someone's ass for no cause, I would that would be turned like that would be immediate termination. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like I would want the most good humans I can, even if like there's less of them. You know what I mean? And also like I would want cops to be able to be called to help people move, to help people fix their tires. I would want people to feel protected by the cops because I think that was the original idea and thought behind it.
Yeah,
You know what I
to
mean?
serve and protect.
Like I don't like how when a cop shows up, everyone's like "fuck," you know what I mean? Or at least our people anyway. Like it's never like, "Oh, good, the good guys are here." You know what I mean? It's like, "God
I
damn
know
it," you know
these
what I mean?
motherfuckers don't help you with shit. They just call a tow truck or fucking whatever for the fucking things you need, and they just bounce.
There's like they come up with your pop tire and they're like, "Hurry up, motherfucker! I'm about to write you a ticket if you're here still in 10 minutes."
You're still on the shoulder, dog. You had to park more over, dog. I'll give you a warning, but if you're not out here in 10 minutes, dog,
I
you're getting a
mean,
ticket.
everyone has a good cop story. I mean, I do too. I've known, a couple good cops in my life. That are good people and shit. But I think that's pretty much few and far between.
We should be having everybody should have a bad cop story. The other way,
I think everyone
like
does.
well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like it shouldn't be like
Oh
majority of
yeah,
the time they're bad, but I do have a good cop story. Like it should
yeah,
be majority of the time they're good. I happen to have one bad cop story, but like most of the time they're cool.
yeah. And see, maybe if we were like white people, that might be a different thing. I
That's
think we
probably
might have
true.
it. But even like, I don't even think it's white people. I think it's like poor people. I don't think cops like
It's
poor
yeah,
people.
it's yeah, poor people and like I don't know.
Because I be seeing white people get snatched up by police. White people will
Yeah,
fuck, police will fuck a white person up. You know what I mean? If they're broke, you know what I mean? If you ain't got money, you're gonna get fucked up by the police.
Motherfuckers will break your arm and shit, slam you to the ground.
Huh? Slap you around and shit. You know what I mean? Give you a ticket.
legally,
Sock your fucking
huh?
head. So
They'll slap your ass up and then fucking let you go and give you a ticket.
Huh?
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? I just got assaulted and shit. Like this fool just put his hands all over me, beat the shit out of me, and I have to pay him for it.
I hate that
For
so fucking much.
resisting.
I don't got no fucking ass whoop kink or some shit. Like, what the fuck am I paying you for?
Yeah, what am I paying you for? You fucked me up, man.
Yeah.
And I
Do
can't
I look
do
like I'm in a
nothing.
gimp suit, motherfucker? Why you
Like,
touching
and I
me?
hate it. I hate cops that fucking know, like they have power and they fucking like abuse that shit like purposefully every chance they get. Like it's like, and then like the departments let them do that shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's a lot of people that fail when it comes to that type of shit.
Yeah. Just if they were just held accountable, man. They were just held
Yeah.
accountable.
If they,
That would change so much stuff.
I wish they were just like, I wish everyone just always try to be their best self. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I imagine like I'm sure it's like super fucking hard, Like you have to figure these fools most of the time like are probably kind of saying the same thing. Like, I wish civilians weren't so fucking stupid or like weren't pieces of shit. Like, because they're dealing with the worst fucking people out there constantly. So like to them, they're in their world, they probably think everybody out here is like fucked up like that. Cause like that's 90% of the people they encounter on a day to day.
It's gang shit. That's how gangs think. That's how gang members feel. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's like this is a legal gang that has power and resources to fuck people up. You know what I mean? And I don't
Yeah.
think that's okay. I don't know. Everything is so focused on violence. I think I would not. I mean, I would have them prepared in terms of like if violence should happen, but I don't think they should go around looking for it. You know what I mean? Why do we pay taxes if we could get tickets still? That's fucking stupid. Like
Uh,
I'm gonna pay taxes to pay the police,
Hmm.
and then they could give me a ticket. What kind of shit is that? You know what I
I
mean?
gotta pay these foods twice and shit.
Give me a ticket and let me pay it on my taxes. You know what I mean? Take it out my tax money. You know what I mean? I gave you
Yeah.
a bunch of money.
Yeah, that's true, huh? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Just like it accumulates, so like you just like go through the year, you get like 3 tickets or something, and they just take it out of your fucking taxes. Like, oh, you had 3 tickets this year,
Yeah.
bam.
Yeah, you get $600 less than what you would have got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, it makes sense. You know what I mean? I was a bad boy this year. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
don't give me no fucking ticket, bitch. I pay your salary.
I was a bit naughty.
Yeah, I was being a naughty boy. You know what I mean? I fucking hate getting tickets. I have one in my backpack right now that I'm supposed to pay by January or something
Oh wow.
For what? For the speeding?
for speeding. I was doing 49 and a 30.
Mm. That's
Motherfuckers
bullshit.
lucky he didn't catch me on a good day. Shit, I would have been doing 65 on that bitch.
I was doing 70 on I-25, and we just went to get Taco Star, and fucking the car smelled like weed. And that fool's like, I'm just gonna give you more. I was like, all right, cool.
The fuck?
All
Fuck
It
right.
was fucking Zach's birthday that day, so I was like, oh yeah, we just came to get my boy fucking this food up here, and we're heading back home. He's like, all right, slow it down.
Because you had a proper white in the car.
Yep. Yeah. All right, okay. Yeah. There's a white
See,
kid
that's
here.
He said,
fuck.
"No need to ruin this young man's future."
Fuck that. I don't like that. See, I don't like the disparity. I don't like how there's no consistency in punishment. Like,
Yeah.
I think he should have beat the fuck out of you guys and raped both of you for that.
And then left you in an opposing gang's neighborhood.
Damn.
Yeah, left you broke. You know what I mean?
Ran me for my pockets
'Cause
and
I'm
my
pretty
head.
sure that's what he would have done to me. You know what I mean? I fucking hate. I hate that bothers me is unfairness and inconsistency in things and policy.
Injustice.
Yeah, if I don't know what to if I'm doing something and I don't know what to expect as far as the result of it, it's stupid. You know what I mean? I don't like that. I like consistent results in things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what bothers you, huh?
Yeah. What about you? What's the bothering of you?
Well, I was thinking, the reason I even brought it up, I was watching Jordan Peterson talking to Lex Friedman, and they were talking about Jordan Peterson was like, when people are depressed, you have to win like a little battle. He's like, so like I dealt with people who were like so depressed that they couldn't move, they couldn't get out of bed and stuff, and he's like, um, you'll be like if everything in your world bothers you, right? You have to fix something in it, and then that will bring you a little bit of joy. And he's like, that's the first step. He's like, so even if like like you're sitting in your room and you're disgusted by your room, but you're like, I can't clean this room. I've been this room hasn't been cleaned in 10 years. I'm not going to clean it. Like I don't have it in me. And he's like, so then find a drawer and just clean the drawer. He's like, just start with a little thing, and then every time you open that drawer, you find a little bit of joy in it because it's how you wanted it to be, and you find joy in that little thing. So anytime anything little like that bothers you, you just fix it real quick, even if it's a tiny little battle, and it just brings you that little bit more of joy. Just get a small victory every day. And he was like, what did he say? Your day is split into 205-minute chunks. So he's like, take 5 minutes and win that 5 minutes, and just he's like, it's all small shit. He's like, even in the most smallest way you can, even if you can't do 5 minutes, win 1 minute, win 30 seconds. He's like, any little step like that, you just have to try to win those little fucking steps.
That is tight, man. And I do. That is a similar thing. That's crazy because I thought about that. One of the things I thought about when I was in my dark times is I kept telling myself a small win today is a great victory tomorrow. You know what I mean? That those little things like that do stack up mentally, physically. Like you said, it's a snowball effect. You know what I mean? Every snowball starts with one flake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And eventually you could have an avalanche on your hands if you fucking do your shit right. But
Yeah.
I like that a lot. If you guys are depressed, do one thing. You know what I mean? Make your bed. You know what I mean? Fucking do
If you
something.
can't do that, fluff your pillow. If you
Yeah.
anything, because like even if let's say you have 205-minute chunks throughout the day. If you go and you win your a 5-minute segment in the first day, the next day win 2 5-minute segments, the next day win 3. Less than a year later, your whole fucking day is completely under control. You're doing everything on schedule how you want it to be. Less than a year, it's like fucking that's nothing. 200
That makes
days.
sense.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I think that's a really good thing for mental health, and I think a lot of people don't realize that they spend their days worrying about things that they hate and thinking about things that they hate and just caught up in the negativity. That's why it's so important to perceive the world positively and to jump from these good emotions that you feel, jump between the things that you like to do. You know what I mean? Focus on the things that you like to do instead of the things that you hate. Makes a world of difference as far as motivation goes.
Yeah.
Because and I think, and I was having a conversation with my homie Devon about this too. Is um there's two different types of people. I think there's people who are overreactive, and there's people that, there's when things go wrong, people either overreact and they fucking blow up and they get real, fucking crazy about it and frantic about it, or there's people that completely shut down. You know what I mean? That they'll just shell themselves up and fucking, people either get anxiety from their problems or depression, right? Um, and I guess it's up to you to kind of figure out what type of person you are. Like me, I don't think I've ever felt true depression. I think I felt it for maybe like a day or two when things didn't go my way, or, when I had bad diagnoses and shit, I'd probably wallow for a little bit, but it'd be like a day. And then I'd end up getting pissed and it would turn into straight anxiety. You know what I mean? Like overreaction. Like my fucking senses are firing off. I can't control my heart rate. My heart rate's through the roof. I've never truly been, I think, like that level of depressed where I can't get out of bed. I don't think. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
some people don't get anxious, they just get depressed. You know what I mean? They hold up. What do
Yeah.
you guys feel you are?
I would say I'm happy.
I'd say I'm happy that you're happy.
Me too. That
But like,
makes me happy.
have you ever been depressed? That you feel?
Uh,
Or anxious, I guess. Like, what are you more
yeah.
inclined to
Like when
be?
I first moved here, just being like away from everybody. It was
Yeah,
kind
that's
of,
rough, huh?
yeah, it was rough for a while.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, just being in a different state by yourself. But
Yeah.
I ended up making the best out of it.
And then now you've had a great year. There you go.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah, I
built
went
up.
through some shitty years here, and then finally get to move on for the rest of it.
So what are you guys feeling for next year, man? Like, what, any kind of goals or like any kind of inclinations, anything you want to get done? You know what I mean?
Next year, I want to be a fucking Pokemon connoisseur.
You already are that.
No, I mean like fucking like I want to have a fucking collection.
You
Like I
already
want to get cards graded. I want to get like every fucking booster box fucking that I can. Let's get
You're
those
taking it to the
fucking
next
sealed and
level.
shit. Yeah, like I want to have like the collection rather than just cards that I've opened and just put everywhere.
Okay, that's a good one.
Nice.
I'll let you use
That'd be
more
fun.
BSB.
I want to get healthier and just get better, I guess. I always want to be better. I want to be a better editor, be a better talker. I want to be a better show host. I want to be a better podcaster. I want to be a better father. I want to be a better all that stuff, man.
I think I want to be a better Crip. That's my goal. Kind of fell off.
You're starting
you know what
off
I
the
mean?
Christmas right though. I'm the Cripmas. I'm sorry.
Merry Cripmas. You know what I mean? I'm trying to Crip super hard in 2024. I'm trying to be super Crip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't come around wearing that red shit. You know what I mean? In 2024, we don't play that. You know what I mean? Back then, we would. 2023, yes.
Back
2024,
on.
get slapped. You know what I mean?
It's back on. It's
And I understand.
That's what's up, dog. That's what's up.
I echo those sentiments, man. Just be better in everything. You know what I mean? Be better in being a father. Like, and also, I want to be a streamer. That's I guess, my goal for this year. I want to get streaming up and running on and make sure it's a clean production, and start, playing a bunch of fucking video games with and for people. You know what I mean? That's fun to me. And like, do kitchen, cooking and shit. Get in the kitchen with some folks. Do some cooking on some
a good one.
streams. You know what I mean?
That's a good one you should do.
Do some walking. I don't know, just be streaming, interact with people more. You know what I mean? Professionally, I just want to make a shit ton more money. Um, yeah, pretty much just furthering things. Being 30 is kind of scary, man. Like I bought a new TV yesterday, and the day before I was doing the measurements for it. And, I was trying to make sure it fit on my wall. And I threw my fucking shoulder out. And it was even with the actual hanging of the TV. It was fucking unraveling the fucking measuring tape, and that shit fucked my shoulder. And like right now, it's like searing a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like right here. It hurts me. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck. Being 30 sucks.
Oh,
uh,
your shoulder hurting you makes me hurt. It makes me want to go punch your shoulder for hurting you.
I think you should. I think you should suck my shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Suck my shoulder's penis to make me feel better.
Your shoulder's teat.
It's located about 2 feet below my shoulder. If you're wondering.
That is your shoulder's penis, huh?
Yeah. It's a shared penis between both my shoulders, but it'll suffice.
The other shoulder's cool with it, huh?
Yeah.
Let's get over there and suck something.
My other shoulder will benefit as well, I feel.
Your shoulder I feel just as good after.
Like, well, I'm not hurt, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to do that for me. For us. Man, this fucking podcast gone off the rails. Are we ending this shit?
Yeah, we got a question for folks. What's wrong with you people?
Huh?
How about that? What's wrong with you people?
What's wrong with you? That's the question.
Save that question for the next one.
Yeah. What's your New Year's resolution?
Oh, that's a good one too. That's the same thing.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Okay. Yeah, what's bothering you? What do you want to get fixed? All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Let's
we love
hear
you
it.
guys. Make sure to go like and subscribe. Hit us up on Spotify. Leave a rating and review. Do all that good stuff for us. Please help us out because we love you. If you're all the way into 3 seasons with us, we know you love us. So
I hope you love that, man. But yeah, mental health as well, physical health as well. Love yourself, love the world around you. Bye.
Box, hey boys.